When we play volleyball, we need to score points, and the most points are scored on offense. Well, in order to make points on offense, we need to have a powerful attack. That's why in today's video I'm going to show you several great triceps exercises to help you hit harder your attacks and serves. We look at more dynamic elastic band exercises. We are going to try some heavy exercises in the gym, but I also reveal exercise that I don't recommend at all. If you are planning to hit hard like with this attack or this one or this way, you need to have a good triceps. The triceps may not be one of the biggest muscles on the body, but it significantly affects our effort to hit hard attacks and serves. On the other hand, just exercising and strengthening your triceps won't be enough. Attacking in volleyball is a complex movement and involves almost the whole body. If you are interested in how to involve other parts of the body in attack, check out my playlist How to Hit Harder in Volleyball. But let's get back to the triceps. I want to show you simple exercises that you can do indoors with an elastic band or at the gym. Also, the medicine ball exercises are good for working the tricep. First, I want to talk briefly about the big misconception about biceps and triceps of a volleyball player. Certainly, the biceps and triceps are different muscles, each with a slightly different job to do. And in the gym you can often see men and some volleyball players working hard to grow their biceps. Also, bodybuilders boast about their huge arms and developed biceps. Well, even some volleyball players pay a lot of attention to their biceps because it's cool to have a big biceps, and they also think that big biceps will help them hit hard in volleyball. And the triceps is not that important to them. But the opposite is true. The triceps is far more important muscle for a volleyball player than the biceps. The biceps pull our arm in, and we use this pulling motion in virtually no volleyball skill. In contrast, the triceps extends our arm, and these movements are important for us just when attacking or serving in volleyball. So don't think so much about big biceps, but rather focus on triceps exercises if you want to have powerful attacks and serves. My intention and goal here in this video is not to advise you that you need to pay the most attention to your triceps, that you need to have triceps like a bodybuilder. Yet triceps exercises should not be overlooked if you want to be a complete player and really hit hard attacks. That's why we are going to look at dynamic exercises with elastic bands in the hall and demanding exercises performed more slowly in the fitness. Let's start with triceps exercises in the hall. You tend to spend more time in the hall at team practices, and if you have an elastic band, you can often incorporate these simple triceps exercises into your training or warm up. I recommend you don't do one of the following exercises for a long period of time. Rather change the exercises over time. Also, 3 to 4 sets at least twice a week should be enough for you. Probably the easiest exercise I know is when you are standing still. You take an elastic band in your hands, stretch the elastic band and your arms out in front of you. One arm stays stretched and the other works. The second hand bends and pulls the elastic band until your arm is extended. Your elbows should not move up, down or side to side during the exercise. It depends on how tight you have the elastic band or how much tension you are holding it under. But either way, you should be able to do 10 repetitions of this exercise on each arm. Now hold the elastic band in the space in front of you at about head height. Stand approximately 1 meter away from where the elastic band is attached. Bend slightly and keep one leg in front of the other. The arms are next to the body. Then start to dynamically pull the elastic band with both hands at the same time. We hold the position moving only our hands from the elbows down. In the extreme position at the end, when our arms are almost extended, we feel the greatest resistance of the elastic band. Again, I recommend doing 10 reps. The third exercise, where we have the elastic band still attached in the overhead space, is this exercise. Turn around, again stand about a meter away from the wall. Raise your arms and pull the elastic band dynamically overhead. Arms are above your heads throughout the exercise, and elbows near your heads do not move. Only forearms and hands are working. Hold this position and stretch the elastic band. Perform 10 repetitions in one set. And while we are in the hall, we can move on to dynamic compensatory exercises with a medicine ball immediately after these tricep exercises. For the first exercise, we stand a little bit away from the wall, holding the medicine ball in front of our chest, fingers spread. The medicine ball is then thrown into the wall with enough force to bounce back. We are releasing the medicine ball from our hands only when our arms are fully extended. Also, catching and slowing down the bounce medicine ball starts with the hands already outstretched. This is an excellent exercise not only for the triceps to develop powerful attacks, but also this exercise will strengthen your fingers and wrists, which you need for setting high sets or receiving serves with overhand pass. The second exercise with the medicine ball is a copy of the exercise we did a while ago with the elastic band. We hold the medicine ball above our head and perform wall throws, engaging only part of our arms and triceps. Keep arms in the same position and do a wall throw. It's similar to football players throwing a ball. Only now we are insulating the work of the triceps muscles. So those were more dynamic exercises that you can do in the hall or at home. If you want to do more demanding exercises, you have the option to going to the gym, or gym workouts are already a regular part of your training program. Then you can try these exercises that we do at a slower pace to prevent possible injury or strain to the triceps muscles. My favorite triceps exercise at the gym is pulling the pulley to my body. You can find this machine in almost every gym. Stand slightly away from the machine so you are not standing right next to it. Grab the pulley at about shoulder width and, similar to an elastic band, begin to pull it down. You can put on more weight like I did, and the exercise is immediately challenging enough. Be careful to work primarily your triceps and slowly pull the pulley down. Your goal should be to be able to do 10 reps in one set. An excellent triceps exercise for all volleyball players is this exercise when we are working with a one-handed dumbbell. We are going to sit down on the bench, raise the dumbbell above your head, hands again at your head, and slowly lower the one-handed dumbbell behind your head. In the lower position, it should almost touch the back of your neck. In the upper position, your arms are extended. Make sure your back is straight and your elbows do not roll during the exercise. Also, if you have never done this exercise before, do not take a heavy dumbbell. Cable triceps extension is also a very good exercise for volleyball players. We stand further away from the machine, with our backs turned to it. Our hands are above our heads. We grab the cable and start to slowly perform the exercise. It's basically about the same exercise we did when we were doing the pull-ups with the elastic band in the hall. So those were the exercises that I recommend you do, and that will help you to hit harder. But I mustn't forget one exercise that I don't recommend, the exercise that you should not do. It is this exercise when we are at the bench. We have our legs extended out in front of us. We are leaning against the bench. We are working the triceps by dropping the body down and lifting up. I used to do this exercise quite a bit. I felt it put a lot of load on my triceps, which I liked, but it also has its pitfalls and dangers. Because you have your arms behind body level and you are lifting almost entire body weight with your triceps and shoulders, your shoulders are under a lot of stress. During the exercise, the shoulders are in a limiting and unnatural position, and I remember the subsequent shoulder pain from this exercise very well. So I don't recommend it and rather do the other exercises I showed you in this video. Anyway, triceps exercises and developing triceps muscle strength is one of the must-haves for all volleyball players thinking of hitting powerful attacks. You can hit well without triceps in an attack or in a jump serve. On the other hand, don't count on the fact that only strong triceps will guarantee you to hit hard attacks. You need to develop and address other parts of your body for that. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.